Hello, my play scholars, and how are you today? Well, you can't see it through the window, but the sun did come out. It's a little cold out there. Woo! So today we're going to learn another counting song, and you have this song card in your learning supplies. Do you want to go get it? I'll count to 10 while you go get it. So it looks like corn and then popcorn, okay? I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Run back. Now, Miss M was trying to figure out a way that we could make the sound of popcorn. You know how in your microwave or in your popper it goes pop, 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 pop? So Miss M has a basket. You can use a box. And I put a rubber band around it. And listen, it sounds like popcorn popping, doesn't it? So, you might want to pause the video right here and let your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, big brother, big sister, go find a little box or a little basket and one rubber band. Miss M is going to include the rubber band in next week's learning supplies because we're going to be doing this song again next week. But until then, we will learn how to sing it. So it's called Popcorn, and it's just like a lot of the other counting songs we do. So we did 10 little snowflakes last week, and we've done 5 little pumpkins and 5 little snowmen. Well, this is 10 little kernels. These little seeds, they're called a kernel. So it's 1 little, 2 little, 3 little kernels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little kernels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little kernels. Pop, pop, pop. You want to do it again? So 1 little, 2 little, 3 little kernels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little kernels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little kernels. Pop, 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 pop. So it's nice when we have a rubber band on a box, or you could even use a spoon on a pot. You want to do it one more time? Okay, here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little kernels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little kernels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little kernels. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, so basket, box, Miss M will make sure to give you a rubber band in next week's learning supply package that I bring you. So today we looked at this book, Animal Action. It's an ABC book, and every animal does a movement. So I was thinking, maybe we should look at the names in our classroom and see what movement it is. So we're going to do them in alphabetical order, so it makes it a little easier for Miss M to move through this book and find our movements. Are you ready to move? It's a good day to move. So our first letter of the alphabet is Allure's name. Allure has the letter A. So I'm turning my book to page A. There's Allure's A. And it says arch. So Miss M's going to stand up and move back a little. And we're going to arch. Oh, just like the whale's tail. Do you see? Miss M looks like the whale's tail. We're going to arch. We can arch the other way. Oh, that feels really good. I'm stretching. So let's see whose name is next in the alphabet. B? No, we do not have anybody with the letter B. Let's see. C. We do. Charisma's name begins with the letter C, and Colin's name begins with the letter C, and this says charge. That tiger is charging. He's going like this. Charge. Charge. He's sneaking up on people. Charging. Yes, that's what charging looks like. Let's see, our next letter in our alphabet is D, and D is the first letter of Don Trell's name. They look the same. And D is for drink. Miss M's going to use her cup. The little boy in our book is drinking out of the hose. He's going, yes, D is for drink. And then E, no, we do not have anybody with E. F, we do not have anybody with F. Hmm. G. Look at that bear. Do we have somebody with a G? We do. Gianna. Her name begins with the letter G, and G is growl, which is similar to roar. Roar is roar, where growl is roar. So that bear is growling, growling. H. We do not have anybody in our class with the letter H, but I. We have the letter I, and the letter I is for Isabella, I-S Isabella, and I-Z Isabella. And this, look at the little boy. He's blowing up a balloon like we did when we filled ours with water. So we're going to pretend, but you know another way, it's called inflate. When we put air into the balloon, we're inflating it. And then when we squeeze it, we're deflating it. Our lungs, when we go, we're putting air in our lungs and they're inflating, and then we blow out and they deflate it. So let's inflate our lungs. And that means breathe in. Ready? I gotta blow it out. That's inflate. We inflated. Let's see what our next one is. The letter J. Do we have anybody in our class that has the letter J? I think we have a number of people. Jason's name begins with the letter J. And Jelani's name begins with the letter J. Oh my! And Jeremiah's name begins with the letter J. And in the book, J is for jump. So we can jump, we can jump, or we could jump. Or you could jump like a frog. I know somebody gave that to me as a suggestion for another movement. So J is for jump. Let's see who else we have. Oh, the letter K. Do we have anybody with the letter? Yes, Kaden. I know your name begins with the letter K. Kaden says, Miss M, my name begins with the letter K. And yes, our new person that's back with us is Cameron, and his name begins with the letter K. And we also have our other Cameron. So Cameron with the koala is a girl, and Cameron with the kangaroo is a boy. But both of their names begin with K. And in our book, there is a picture of a kangaroo. And kangaroos kick. So K is for kick. You want to do that again? K is for kick. One more? Okay. K is for kick. Yes. So Cameron and Kaden and Cameron is the letter K for kick. Let's see. The letter L. Do we have anybody with the letter L? We do. We do. That is Laquan's letter. And Laquan, L is for leap. Like when you go off a diving board, you dive or leap. That wasn't a very good because this is L, not D. So leap, she's going like this with her foot up and leaping. It's similar to a jump, but it's a little bit longer. She's leaping. Yes. So you go up and you go forward. L is for leaping. Let's see. M. I do not have a nameplate, but somebody's name begins with the letter M. I wonder who. Oh, yeah! Miss M. And M is for march. And we know how to march, don't we? Ready to march with me? March, march, march. Are you ready? We'll march the other way. March, march, march. Oh, you want me to swing my arms while we march? Okay. March, march, march. Yes. M is for march. Let's see. N? No. O? We do not have any friends, play scholars with an O. But what about the letter P? We do have somebody with the letter P. Prince's name begins with the letter P. They look identical, don't they? And the letter P, the movement is peek. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, don't peek. Oh, do you have a surprise for me? I got a peek. Oh, P is for peak. We do not have anybody's name that begins with a Q. Maybe we should add our last names. Oh, and this is the letter R. R is for our last place scholar. Royal's name begins with the letter R. And R is for ride. How could I do? Right, I know what. I could get a teddy bear and ride him on my back. Or I could say, hey, Dad, can I have a ride on your back? So Miss M thinks she'll just pretend that I have a teddy bear. Oh, wait a minute. Miss M is way over here where you can't see me. And I have a little friend over here. It's a little yellow thing. And I'm going to give him a ride. Here he is. I'm riding him on my back. He's getting a ride on my back. Oh, thank you, Miss M. You're very welcome, Yellow Circle. So I gave the yellow toy a ride on my back. Let's see. And I think that's all the friends, but we could still look. There is, maybe you could look in your house. There is the letter S and the letter T and the letter U and the letter W and the letter X. I missed V. And the letter Y. And then at the end is Z. The letter Z is for zap. Zap. I zapped you. Did you ever walk across the carpet and you touch somebody in your house and you get that little electric shock like a zap and you say, oh, you zapped me. Yes, you zapped me. So my friends, animal actions, ABC. Maybe you could look at some of the other animals and do some of the other movements today. And until tomorrow, I like this book. Oh, I'm so glad we got it. So until tomorrow, Play Scholars, have fun moving like animals in action, okay?